Hello and welcome back everyone on the internet. I am Damaged Goods and this is ChickenDuck Reacts. I'm going to be watching the Season 2, Episode 12 of Gravity Falls. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on with Grunkle Stan's twin brother, or if I don't know. Maybe the Grunkle Stan they know isn't the actual Grunkle Stan. Maybe that's the twin, and he's been trying to get the actual Grunkle Stan back all this time. So the Grunkle Stan they know, that Dipper and Mabel know, and Seuss and the rest of them know, isn't actually the Grunkle Stan. He's just using the name of Grunkle Stan for a cover. At least that's my only theory so far that I've been able to, because I just don't got enough information to, I can make wild speculation, to me, from what the little bit that they showed, one, they're like Mabel and Dipper. One was super adventurous and wanted to go out and do things, and the other one was the super smarty and decided to go, and Grunkle Stan seems to be like the Mabel character, and the other brother that we have just seen and not yet met is basically the Dipper. I'm not quite sure of that, but I'm hoping that obviously they're going to have to give you backstory, and they're going to have to give us why it happened or how it happened, or at least a little bit more so we can speculate. Anyway, so without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and press the play button. Hello, birdie.
Wait up!
Okay.
Yeah, you should keep up.
Okay, it's them as...
I can keep up.
Okay, it's them as kids.
Whoa! Neato! A mysterious boarded-up cave.
Cool,
it might be filled with lost prehistoric life forms. Or Mesoamerican gold. Ladies first.
R.S.
Good thing you've got your smarts, Poindexter.
Rule.
I've got the other thing. What is it called? Oh, right. Punching!
I think I was right. Ow!
Splinters! Whoa, it's so creepy in here. Hey, don't worry, bro. Wherever we go together. Don't forget to leave our names so they know who owns the place.
Stanley and Stanford.
Pies!
Okay. So, Stan Pine and Stanford. Okay. Of him with book number 1.
Finally! After all these long years of waiting, you're actually here!
Whoa, yeah.
Brother! Oh! Ow! What the heck was that for?
This was an insanely risky move, restarting the portal. Didn't you read my warnings?
Warnings schmornings. How's about maybe a thanks for saving you from what appears to be, I don't know, some kind of sci-fi sideburn dimension?
Thank you? You really think I'm gonna thank you after what you did 30 years ago?
What I did? Why, you ungrateful!
Okay,
don't
right
expect
into
me
it.
to go easy on you just because you're family.
Hey, hi, Mabel here. Quick question. What the heck is going on here?
Yeah, thank you,
Dan,
Mabel.
you didn't tell me there were children down here. And some sort of large, hairless gopher?
I get that a lot.
They're your family, Poindexter. Shermie's grandkids.
I have a niece and nephew? Greetings. Do kids still say greetings? I haven't been in this dimension for a really long time.
Whoa, a 6-fingered handshake. It's a full finger friendlier than normal.
I like this kid. She's weird.
I can't believe it. You're the author of the journals!
You've read my journals?
I haven't just read them, I've lived them! I've been waiting for so long to meet you, I don't know what to say.
Okay,
I have so many questions.
Calm down,
I think
Dipper.
I'm gonna
You're
throw
good,
up.
you're good, yeah.
No, false alarm.
No.
Just gotta write it out.
Listen, there'll be time for introductions later. But first, tell me, Stan, are there any security breaches? Does anyone else know about this portal?
No, just us. Also, maybe the entire U.S. government.
The what?
Fan out. We're not going anywhere till we find Stan Pines and those kids.
Okay, it's all right. We've got a while before they find this room. We just need to lay low and think of a plan.
Well, it looks like we're stuck down here for a while.
Yeah,
Who wants to
Dipper's
tell
like-
us their entire mysterious backstory?
Yes, I have some
Yes.
questions about all this myself, Stanley.
Stanley?
But your name is Stanford.
Wait, you took my name? What have you been doing all these years, you knucklehead?
Yeah, Uncle Stan, no more lies. You owe us some answers. What's the deal with this portal?
So he's
Why
the
did you keep
Stanley,
this a
okay.
secret?
And what happened between you and your brother?
I'm hoping all this aligns exactly with my fanfic, Stan. If not, I will be very disappointed.
Okay.
Okay,
You know I have a
thank
lot
you,
of
Sis,
explaining to
for
do.
saying-
It all
Right.
started a lifetime ago. 1960-something. Glass Shard Beach, New
60
Jersey.
something.
I lived with my ma and pa in the lead paint district of the family pawn shop.
Pine Pond.
Dad was a strict man, tough as a cinder block and not easily impressed.
I'm not impressed.
Mom was a pathological liar, which served her well as a phone psychic.
That'll be 99 cents an hour. No, you're overpriced. Yeah, I predicted you were gonna hang up.
And then there was my nerdy twin brother Stanford. As if his abnormally high IQ wasn't enough, he also had a rare birth defect. 6 fingers on each hand, which might have explained his obsession with sci-fi mystery weirdness. As for me, I had what Mom liked to call personality. But as different as we were the perfect team. And every day we'd wander the beach
Okay.
looking for adventure.
Alright, I like how they're giving us answers. Just... Fucking Goonies?
Shipwreck
Really?
sailboat, possibly haunted by
Fucking
pirate
Goonies.
ghosts. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. And I once saw a dead rat floating in a bucket. What's wrong with you? Huh. You know what this thing's missing? Flags. Kings of New Jersey! Kings of New Jersey! Kings of New Jersey!
Dolly Sunbird, yeah. That's actually a lot smaller than
I
what it
dubbed
looks.
thee the Stan of War. Ow! What the heck?
Well, if it ain't the Loser Twins. Nice boat. You get it at the dump?
You would know, Crampelter. Get lost.
Listen, dorks, and listen good. You're a 6-fingered freak, and you're just a dumber, sweatier version of him. And you're lucky you have each other because neither of you will ever make any friends.
I'm a dick. Hey, don't let those idiots get to you. But I am a freak. I just wonder if there's anywhere in the world where weirdos like me fit in. Hey, chin up, buddy. Look, one of these days, you and me are gonna sail away from this dumb town. We'll hunt for treasure, get all the girls, and be an unstoppable team of adventurers. You really mean it? Hi, Six. Hi, Six.
Those were the good times. Those bullies may have been right about us not making many friends. But when push comes to shove, you only really need one. Ford's brains seem to get more impressive every year. So did our pet project. Sure, I gotten more than my fair share of trouble. But when your brother's the smartest kid in school, you've always got a leg up on the competition.
Okay.
The future was
Science
looking
fair.
bright. For both of us.
Machine.
Until one day.
Basically, he seemed like he's
Pine
coasting
swings
off
to the
of
principal's
his
office.
accomplishments.
Pine swings to the principal's office.
Ah, great. What is it this time?
Not you, him.
Nah.
Now, Mr. Pines, I'd like to speak with you very frankly, if I may.
Very frankly is the only way I speak.
You have 2 sons. One of them is incredibly gifted. The other one is standing outside this room and his name's Stanley.
What are you saying?
Alright.
I'm saying your son Stanford is a genius. All his teachers are going bananas over his science fair experiment. You ever heard of West Coast Tech? Best college in the country. Their graduates turn science fiction into science fact. The admissions team is visiting tomorrow to check out Stanford's experiment. Your son may be a future millionaire, Mr. Pines.
I'm impressed.
But what about our little free spirit Stanley?
That clown? At this rate, he'll be lucky to graduate high school. Look, there's a saltwater taffy store on the dock, and somebody's got to get paid to scrape the barnacles off of it. Stanford's going places. But hey, look on the bright side. At least you'll have one son here in New Jersey forever.
Joke's on them if they think you want to go to some stuffy college on the other side of the country. Once we get the Stan Award complete, it's gonna be beaches, babes, and international treasure hunting for us.
Look, Stan, I can't pass up a chance like this. This school has cutting-edge programs in multidimensional paradigm theory.
Beep boop, I am a nerd robot. That's you. That's what you sound like.
Oh, well, if the college board isn't impressed with my experiment tomorrow, then okay, I'll do the treasure hunting thing.
And if they are?
Well, then I guess you better come visit me on the other side of the country.
Okay.
Without Ford, I was just half of a dynamic duo. I couldn't make it out there without him. And now, thanks to that dumb college, I was gonna lose my brother forever.
He's totally gonna wreck the... Yeah. He's totally gonna wreck that.
This is all your fault, you dumb machine!
Okay, not on accident.
Oh, no.
Okay,
What did I do?
On accident. Okay.
There, all right. Good as new. Probably.
Okay, so technically he didn't do
All right,
it
kid.
on
Show us
purpose,
what you
like
got.
He...
Okay, well, what would you say if I told you the future of technology was beneath this sheet?
I'd say we wasted a car trip.
What? But it was stable yesterday. A fuse must have blown or something.
Kid, a perpetual motion machine has one job, to not stop. I don't think you're West Coast tech material.
No, wait, don't go! I worked so hard!
So he believes he did it on purpose.
Two paddle. Man, that Jackie O, what a fox. Hey, what's the word, Sixer?
Can you explain what this was doing next to my broken project?
Okay, I might have accidentally been horsing around.
This was no accident, Stan. You did this. You did this because you couldn't handle me going to college on my own.
Look, it was a mistake. Although if you think about it, maybe there's a silver lining. Huh? Treasure hunting?
Are you kidding me? Why would I want to do anything with the person who sabotaged my entire future?
You did what, you knucklehead?
Stanley, what's going on in here?
Wait, no, I can explain. It was a
Oh, wait,
mistake.
they have a sister?
You
Or a
ignoramus.
brother,
Your
possibly?
brother was gonna be our ticket out of this dump. All you
I don't
ever
think-
do is
was
lie
that
and
mentioned?
cheat and ride on your brother's coattails. Well,
Oh, wait,
this
no, that
time
was
you cost
their-
our family potential
That's right,
millions.
never mind.
And until you make us
That's
a
right,
fortune,
they're-
you're not welcome in this household.
What? Stanford, tell him he's being crazy.
Or for some reason was thinking it was his daughter or his dad.
Stanford, don't leave me hanging. High six?
No. Yeah, you didn't fuck that.
Fine, I can make it on my own. I don't need you. I don't need anyone. I'll make millions, and you'll rue the day you turn your back on me. Thanks to
Makes
one
sense
dumb
why-
mistake, I had no brother, no home, no nothing. But I had a plan to fix everything.
Oh, the story's so sad. I know what you two little broken teacups need.
Why is she
So hug
key?
it
Why,
out.
why does she have a key on
Hug
her?
it out. Hug trains coming to the station. Hugapalooza 2000.
Kid, will you knock that off? I'm trying to tell my life story here. I had decided I wasn't gonna show my face at home till I proved I could make something of myself. Unfortunately, the treasure hunting business was slow going. Apparently gold is some kind of rare metal. Luckily, I struck another kind of gold.
Traveling salesman.
In sales. Hi there, I'm Stan Pines of Stanco Enterprises. Are you sick of this always happening to you? Then you need the chamois of the future. Made with the same material astronauts use to clean up cranberry stains on the moon. That's the sham total. It's a total sham. I had made my mark all right. Unfortunately, so did the chamois. Apparently, the cheap dye I used to color them only made stains worse. Customers weren't crazy about that. Luckily, they were chasing me with Stanco brand pitchforks. Suckers! I was officially banned from New Jersey, but with a quick name change,
that
Steve
Birmingham?
Pinington was ready to take on Pennsylvania. Hi, I'm Steve Pinington. Are you sick of bandages that are hard to remove? Then what you need is the ripoff. The ripoff won't give you rashes.
The
I repeat,
rip-off.
it won't give you rashes. It gave you rashes.
So he kept changing
I
his
traveled
name
the
so
whole
he
country, sometimes outside of it, always one step ahead of the law, looking for something that would be my big break.
Whoa, so that explains all the fake IDs.
But wait, what about you? Did you end up going to your dream school?
Not exactly.
All right, I know backups more wasn't anyone's first choice,
Backups
but what we lack
more.
in prestige, we make up for in mostly bug-free dorms. I'm sure your families are proud, more or less.
At a place like that, I had to work twice as hard. Luckily, that's what I do best. I went from undergrad to PhD 3 years ahead of schedule, wrote a thesis that was nationally ranked, and was awarded an enormous grant for my own scientific research. But what to study? My whole life I'd been teased for my 6 fingers, but that got me thinking about anomalies.
Anomalous.
Things that were odd, unusual, statistically improbable. And according to my investigations, there was one place with a higher concentration of these things than anywhere else. A small lumber town in Roadkill County, Oregon. Gravity Falls.
Meanwhile, your old Uncle Stan was doing great. I'd come up with a sophisticated new business strategy. Come on. Owl. Owl. Football player with an omelet? Gah! Yeah! I was in great shape, living on my own, and the best part was, I didn't need help from nobody.
197?
Hello, this is Stanford Pines. I was heading out on my own as well.
Nothing to see
I
here,
set to
folks.
work using my grant money to investigate the strange properties
He built
of this
a
town.
shack, okay.
What would I find here?
Mystery shack, right?
Bingo! I began to investigate at once. I knew I'd have to record my findings. I began to keep a journal.
The journals!
God, what a you fanboy hard on that.
Got excited there about the journals. Keep talking.
I began to keep a journal. Going to ignore that. There were anomalies everywhere, and the more I looked, the more I saw.
Here's lava. Oh, hey.
Fascinating. What did you say your name was?
Schmebulok Senior.
It was
Ah,
finally a
senior.
place where I felt at home. But something nagged at me. Where did it all come from? It seemed to me the answer must lie outside of our world, a dimension of weirdness leaking into ours. I realized the only way to understand Gravity Falls would be to build a gateway, a portal to the source of its weirdness. But I couldn't make it alone. I decided to call up my old college buddy, Fiddleford McGucket, a young but brilliant mechanic who was wasting his talent trying to make personal computers in some garage in Palo Alto.
So he basically was
Hello,
Bill
Fiddleford
Gates
Computer
almost?
Majigs? You say you're trying to build a trans-universal polydimensional metavortex? Well, that's mathematically feasible, I reckon.
Many long nights were spent perfecting the machine. It would be the crowning achievement of my studies, an answer to the source of this town's anomalies.
Oh,
Get out! Get out!
yeah.
The time had come to test it. Ready? And... What?
Oh, okay, is that why he's
I got you, buddy!
Look, that's what screwed him up.
What
this
is it?
time.
Is it working? What did you see? Fiddleford?
When gravity falls and Earth becomes sky, fear the beast with just one eye.
Fiddleford, get a hold of yourself. You're not making any sense.
This machine is dangerous. You'll bring about the end of the world with this. Destroy it before it destroys us all!
I can't destroy this. It's my life's work.
I fear we've unleashed a grave danger on the world. One I'd just as soon forget. I quit!
So that's how it
Fine. I'll do it without you. I don't need you. I don't need anyone.
Quitter gun, you know what I mean.
What? Who said that? I was in over my head and feared I was losing my sanity. I needed help. Someone I could trust.
Just give me a few more days, Rico. I'll pay your goons back, I swear. You haven't seen your brother in over 10 years. It's okay. He's family. He won't bite.
Who is it? Have you come to steal my eyes?
Well, I can always count on you for a warm welcome.
Stanley, did anyone follow you? Anyone at all?
Hello to you too, pal. Ah! Ah! Hey! What is this?
Sorry, I just had to make sure you weren't... it's nothing. Come in, come in.
Look, are you gonna explain what's going on here? You're acting like Mom after a 10th cup of coffee.
Listen, there isn't much time. I've made huge mistakes, and I don't know who I can trust anymore.
Hey, easy there. Let's talk this through, okay?
I have something to show you. Something you won't believe.
Look, I've been around the world, okay? Whatever it is, I'll understand. There is nothing about this I understand.
It's a trans-universal gateway. A punched hole through a weak spot in our dimension. I created it to unlock the mysteries of the universe. But it could just as easily be harnessed for terrible destruction. That's why I shut it down and hid my journals, which explain how to operate it. There's only one journal left, and you are the only person I can trust to take it. I have something to ask of you. Remember our plans to sail around the world on a boat? Take this book, get on a boat, and sail as far away as you can, to the edge of the earth. Bury it where no one can find it.
That's it? You finally want to see me after 10 years, and it's to tell me to get as far away from you as possible?
Stanley, you don't understand what I'm up against, what I've been through.
No, you don't understand what I've been through. I've been to prison in 3 different countries. I once had to chew my way out of the trunk of a car. You think you've got problems? I've got a mullet, Stanford! Meanwhile, where have you been? Living it up in your fancy house in the woods. Selfishly hoarding your college money because you only care about yourself.
I'm selfish? I'm selfish, Stanley? How can you say that after costing me my dream school? I'm giving you a chance to do the first worthwhile thing in your life and you won't even listen.
Well, listen to this. You want me to get rid of this book? Fine, I'll get rid of it right now.
No, you don't understand.
You said you wanted me to have it, so I'll do what I want with it.
My research! Stanley, give it back!
Want it back? You're gonna have to try harder than that! You left me behind, you jerk! It was supposed to be us forever! You ruined my life!
You ruined your own life!
This is really good, you guys.
Ah!
Stanley!
Oh
my gosh, I'm so sorry! Are you all
right? Oh, very cool. Okay. Alright.
Some brother you turned out to be. You care more about your dumb mysteries than your family? Well, then you can have them! Whoa, hey, what's going on? Hey, Stanford!
Stanley, help me!
Oh no, what do I do?
Stanley, do something!
Wow, okay.
Stanford?
So and then, because he didn't really know how
Stanford,
to build
come
it,
back.
he's had
I didn't mean it.
years and years trying to figure out how to.
I just got him back. I can't lose him again. Come on, Stanford! I lost him. I didn't know if he was dead or alive in some distant galaxy, but I knew his journal must have the answer to getting him back, somehow. I didn't get much sleep that night. Or the night after that. I tried for weeks to turn that dumb machine back on. But without the other 2 journals, it was hopeless. Finally, I ran out of food. I had no choice but to go into town.
Dusk to dawn. Oh, right before.
Just the bread then there, stranger? That'll be 99 cents.
Hey, that's no stranger. That must be the mysterious science guy that lives in the woods.
No, you got the wrong guy.
I've heard strange stories about that old shack.
Yeah, mysterious lights and spooky experiments.
Gosh, I'd pay anything to see what kind of shenanigans you get up to in there.
Oh, me too. Do you ever give tours?
Oh, I just realized
No,
that's lazy
really,
season.
Yes, I do give tours. 10? No. $15 a person.
So, what did you say your name was, you man of mystery?
Oh, Ford. Stanford
Okay,
Pines.
it's all coming together. I didn't expect them to give us this much.
Step right
this
up,
soon,
folks,
actually.
to a world of enchantment or whatever. Behold, the, nerdy science box.
Ah! My eye!
I can assure you that is in no way permanent.
I paid $15 for this?
You're lucky you weren't part of the last tour group. They never made it out alive. Right?
Oh, that's funny.
And so I came up with a plan. I couldn't leave my brother's house until I figured out how to save him, but I needed to pay his mortgage somehow.
Wow.
For once in my life, people were actually buying what I was selling. And so the murder hut was born, later renamed the Mystery Shack. Finally, I found something I was good at. For once, being a liar and a cheat paid off. The old me was dead, and I'd faked a car crash to prove it. By day, I was Stanford Pines, Mr. Mystery. But by night, I was down in the basement, trying to bring the real Stanford
They
back.
actually gave you I thought this was gonna take
Couldn't
place
risk
over
anyone learning
several
the truth
episodes
and
that they were gonna
sabotaging
give
my
you.
mission.
But they
So
really
I
give
lied
you
to
everything.
everyone.
I like it.
The town, my family, your parents, even you kids.
So I'm not talking a
So
whole lot of
all this
more
time,
like
you were
trying
just
to get
trying to save your
everything
brother.
at their-
Uncle Stan, I'm so sorry I didn't believe you.
That's okay, kid. I probably wouldn't have believed me either.
I heard talking. It was coming from downstairs.
Oh no, it's too late. The agents are coming for us.
What do we do?
Oh,
Kick
man,
their
I
ass.
was so spellbound by your dramatic tale, I forgot all about those dudes.
Wait, forget. That's it. I think I know a way we might be able to defeat those agents.
Oh shit! Yeah, you still got them.
Of course. I don't know how you got a hold of one of these, but this is perfect. If I can just amplify the signal to a radio headset frequency. There. Now everyone plug your ears! Get down! Now!
Sir, looks like there's a hidden door behind the vending machine. Excellent. Get me Washington on line 1. I've been practicing making sounds of excitement for this very occasion. Hey, do you hear that?
Okay, they closed it.
What? Where am I? Why am I standing in some sort of goofy, fun knick-knack house?
Stand down, gentlemen. I've been sent with the latest intel from Washington. According to this very real report, the power surges in Gravity Falls were actually due to radiation
What?
from an
The
unreported
science?
meteor shower. A total embarrassment for your whole department. Luckily, I'm here to take this mess off your hands. But I'll need all of your floppy disks and, 8 tracks. Right?
Yeah, he's been gone for a while.
Everything about this case is contained on this drive.
Well, what are you waiting for? A kiss on the cheek? Get out of here before I have your butts court-martialed.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir. False alarm, everyone!
Okay, so we got them. Okay, so we got them. Out the back. Goodbye, government.
Great Uncle Stanford, that was amazing!
Let's not go crazy. It was serviceable.
Thank you, kids. But please, call me Ford.
Sure. Thanks, Great Uncle Ford. So, would you mind if I ask you a couple billion questions about Gravity Falls?
All right, kids. It's been a long day, and me and my brother have a lot to talk about. So why don't you hit the hay, huh?
But it's the author. I've been waiting so long to ask questions
Yeah,
about...
you
Said,
like the-
hit the hay.
I'll just let myself out.
Bye, Suze.
Wendy, I've got something amazing to tell you. Clear the next
Oh.
14 hours.
Oh,
Look
man,
at us.
I like how it's like...
When did we become old men?
You look like Dad.
Don't say that.
Okay, Stanley, here's the deal. You can stay here for the summer to watch the kids. I'll stay down in the basement and try to contain any remaining damage. But when the summer's over, you give me my house back, you give me my name back, and this Mystery Shack junk is over forever. You got it?
You really aren't gonna thank me, are you? Fine, on one condition. You stay away from the kids. I don't want them in danger. Because as far as I'm concerned, they're the only family I have left.
Ooh. What about your sister? You're still...
Did you hear what they said? I think Uncle Ford said they're gonna buy us puppies made of ice cream. Might be wishful thinking, though.
I don't know if this is good or bad. I wanted to meet the author, but...
Yeah, I liked the way things were here before. Just us and Stan
Floppy
and the
disk.
occasional goblin monster.
Occasional
I'm
goblin.
sure they'll work things out.
Dipper, you don't think we'll turn out like Stan and Floyd, do you?
What do you mean?
I mean, they used to be best friends, but then they got all stupid. Can you promise me you won't get stupid?
Not stupider than you, dum-dum.
Good night, stupid.
Good night, stupid.
Okay.
Mabel-
So it turns
Oh,
out
okay,
that the
this-
second Stan, the Stan that we know, was actually Stanley, but the first
love
Stan
it.
was Stanford, but we didn't know until that Stanford came out of the portal, which was built by Stanford, but then Stanley pretending to be Stanford, he did the portal because he's Stan, but he's not Stan.
Seuss, it's 3 in the morning.
Okay, I understand. Anyway, Act 2. Stan started going across like the beach.
Alright, I like that. Okay, so this entire episode was the backstory. I thought that they were gonna do bits and pieces, a little bit here, a little bit there, but they just went right ahead and gave you all of it, which I like. I didn't have much to say because of it, because of I was too busy trying to pay attention to what they were saying. So it turns out that Stan is Stanley, not Stanford. Stanford, he took Stanford's name, and for trying to get him back, to try to make money, he did the whole Mystery Shack thing. And what I'm assuming is going to happen is like stuff from the portal is going to start coming out, more and more dangerous things, and then they're going to have to either fight them off, or they're going to try to somehow shut the portal down altogether. And I'm assuming Bill Cipher is going to have to come back because he's not done yet. And yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly where they're going to be going with this, but it's going to be interesting to find out. Like I said, I like how they even put McGucket in there just to let you to see McGucket. And I'm wondering if this is like the start of his going crazy anyway, was being stuck in that portal for that second there. He kind of wigged out, and then he invented the gun, and then we all know what happened there. Anyway, that was amazing. I loved it. I hope you loved it. This is Damaged Goods, and I'm your host of ChickenDuck Reacts. I hope you enjoyed it, and bottoms up.